So that's perfect.
Perfect. Hey, and we're live. Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Brian Dula coming at you from sort of kind of rainy Pickens, South Carolina today. I'm at the home office, not the school office. With us today, especially for you folks in the New Beginnings chiropractic group, I want to make a big introduction. If you don't know her yet, you will know her shortly this coming weekend at New Beginnings, is one of my buddies, Dr. Barbara Eaton. And normally she's asking the questions, but the shoe is on the other foot. So here we are. So Dr. Barbara coming all the way from snowy
Snow.
Alaska.
That's right.
So welcome, welcome, welcome. And so what's bringing you all the way across the country? I mean, about as far as you can go to
Yeah.
Asbury Park, New Jersey in May 20th through 23rd for New Beginnings. What's bringing you out there?
Are you kidding? Hanging out with like my chiropractic pals who love chiropractic, love philosophy, and getting to expand my family. So when I was asked to speak, it was a total no-brainer. I was so excited. If I could still do a cartwheel, I would have done one.
Yeah, there you go. I'll do a cartwheel, and my cartwheel's got a flat tire. Let's just
Yes.
that's about mine. But
Yeah.
we've had a lot of conversations over the last few years, talking a lot about we hear this term principled chiropractic, and we really got into the principles. And what I like about New Beginnings is it is a group of people that are talking about the location analysis and correction of the vertebral subluxation. And it is absolutely a family. I mean, as chiropractors, we're in the connection business. So the opportunity to connect with you and any of your tribe that you bring along with you is going to be fantastic. So what do you think, I guess, when you think about the state of the world today and why an event like New Beginnings would be important?
You know, as you were saying that, what came to my mind here in Alaska, we have homes that are built on wood foundations, and then we have homes that are built on, like your standard either concrete wall or concrete block, right? And there's huge hesitation for the wood foundations because they're susceptible to all kinds of problems. And that's what I think about a practice that doesn't have chiropractic philosophy as its foundation. The concrete foundation in our chiropractic philosophy is something we can always go back to. It hasn't changed. It's always the same. It's always true. You can always count on it. And so, this pandemic has really proven and shown who has always told the truth. And not that somebody is lying, but who has stood on chiropractic principles, because their practices have exploded, because it wasn't like we were coming to market with a new message about how to be well, how to have a strong immune system, how to, despite all of the chaos, to just like keep marching along in your life. And so, it'll be exciting to be with chiropractors who are really similar to my tribe, because I have seen in docs in the boot camp just absolutely explode during this pandemic. And to me, it's so vital when we look at how could anyone believe what's being told through the media. Like how could anyone believe that if you go and get a shot and then stuff a Krispy Kreme down your throat that you're going to be healthy? Well, all it is repetition. Right? The first law of learning is repetition. And so to me, it is all about like the message again and again and again and again and again and again. And we have to remember that our audience isn't bored with the message. We may be bored saying the same thing over and over again, but they're not. And it's the only way that's going to change their patterns in their brain to start looking at the strength of their body and what happens when there's interference and what happens when their nerve system is functioning well as a result of regular chiropractic adjustments.
Yeah, I mean, I was sitting here thinking, I always hear the speaker gurus out there say you have to say something 10 or 11 times in order for it to start to make an impression. And I think maybe as chiropractors, when we're in our office, we say innate intelligence maybe that first day, or vertebral subluxation, and we go away from it a little bit. Or I don't want to do a whiteboard topic because I'm saying the same thing all day. And as you say, though, that's not for us, that's for the patients, because practice members, because that person has only heard it one time. And so for us, yeah, we got to believe what we're saying, but we have to realize that our practice isn't for us. It's for the communities that we serve so that they can live on a higher level. And when we do that, the beauty of it is there is a reward that comes in. And so what I like about New Beginnings is there's that opportunity from anybody from the student to somebody who's not far from retirement or even retired, that they can grab something at New Beginnings, some sort of a topic that, kind of to your point, is we go out into this world and we have to tell a somewhat contradictory at times truth just to what people have always learned. I think I got into chiropractic when I was 30 years old, and I believe fully that my mom and dad did the best for me with the information that they had available. And I believe the people that gave them the information had the best of intentions. But now, because I've looked into other things and I do know about this thing called innate intelligence, I do believe that the body can coordinate itself in a way and live at a higher level, just because I'm a living example of that. Now it's my job to go out and share that, because that's my ethical and moral responsibility as a chiropractor. And that gets hard sometimes. And so it's nice to have not just one tribe, but various groups where you can come and fill your tank in order to get back out there.
Yeah. And, I would encourage everyone come. We've all obviously been sitting behind a computer screen for a long period of time, and having just been on Sherman's campus for the PEDS boot camp, and being able to be together and hug each other, and just like that face to face and the smile and all of that, like even just that, you're going to be amazed when you go back. Like, well, you're in the boot camp, and so you can see all of the posts. Like the biggest thing right now is boot campers are having to like add on more CAs and more team members, because those who came to the PEDS boot camp, their practices are just exploding. And I have every reason to believe that some of it is just simply being in the presence of other chiropractors and being encouraged and being reminded about why we do what we do, and excited about it. And so when you come to New Beginnings, every speaker is going to be talking about chiropractic. Like, take those stories back to your practice. And, like the idea of being bored. Well, I challenge all of you with this. How many times have you heard from your children or the person that you love, I love you. I love you. And yet I can't wait to hear it the next time. Right. And so it's no different. Like that whole idea of people are going to get bored hearing what we say. No, they won't, because your words are really just a manifestation of what's in your heart. And no one gets tired of hearing, I love you. And really and truly, when we share the chiropractic message and we slow down our roll and we say it again, it's for them to really experience more love in their lives, right? Because when we're not subluxated, we have the ability to give and receive more of all of that great stuff that we call life.
Well, and yeah, I mean, I was gonna. Oh, the board side of it was my motivation is not in telling the story, I guess, or my excitement. What I really like, what inspires me, is when that light turns on for the practice member that says, "I get it," or "Why didn't anybody tell me this before?" or "I had no idea I could live like this." And that's the excitement. I mean, imagine any of those gold miners. I mean, I would imagine they had gold miners back in the day up in Alaska. Imagine if they just struck the dirt with the pick once and then just went home.
Right.
Or I did it 5 times and I just went home. That nugget of gold, which is a healthier community, is on the other side of one of the times you're going to say something to somebody. And you know what? Yeah, it might take 100 times and it might take one. But that's what we do as chiropractors. So I understand you may have a surprise for us at New Beginnings.
Yes. So there could be a wonderful surprise on Friday at lunch. I'm still working with the powers that be at New Beginnings. However, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get from them. So be watching for that. It will be limited. I really love the number 40. that number repeats a lot of good things in the Bible. And I have found myself that it's a great number to bring together. So at any rate, be watching for that. I will make the announcement as soon as I get the green light and get all the details. But for those of you at New Beginnings, you're for sure going to watch it. It will be for doctors only, not students on this round. But I'm looking forward to meeting everyone and hearing Dr. Brian on Thursday night. So come in early, all of you, so that you can hear Dr. Brian. I'm excited to share on Saturday morning at 8:30. And I'm 99% confident that most of what I'll be sharing, most of you probably haven't really considered yet. So I'm excited to share with you ways in which to understand your brain and your mind and neurology on a new level that will be exciting to take back to your practice, and not just your practice, but to the people that you love as well.
Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to show you around my hometown a little bit. So I used to valet at this particular hotel. So I'll be able to park your rent-a-car. Just know that my tip rates have gone up a lot since 1989. Just be aware of that. But parking ain't easy. Parking ain't free.
Hey, so did you know that I spoke with a guy named Chris at the hotel today? Mm-hmm. And did you know that this hotel used to be partly owned by Johnny Cash?
Johnny Cash, absolutely, yeah.
I love me some Johnny Cash.
So Johnny owned it when I was working there. I never got to see him, but he was ownership in it then. So yeah, I know. I used to work there, for crying out loud.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what years did you work there, Brian?
I was there about 88, 89 when I was about your sophomore, junior in high school.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
What a fun place. Like, was there evidence of Johnny's ownership everywhere?
Yeah. I mean, pictures of him up and all that type of stuff. So, and now I think they have the Johnny and the June bar. So as far as what they've opened up, they've redone it, done a lot of work. Asbury Park's done a lot of work. It's just a really cool, it's a really cool location. I mean, a lot of times people think of New Jersey as right around the airport. But not all in New Jersey looks like that. So I'd put the Jersey Shore Beach up there with anybody. And so if you haven't been, come check it out. I'll show you where to get the good pizza and all the other good eats as far as that's concerned. So it'll be a bunch of fun. Yeah, it's like chiropractic and The Sopranos. It'll be terrific.
That is a great combination for sure.
Well, thank you. Awesome. So folks, come register www.nbchiro.com May 23rd. Or 20th through the 23rd, 2021, and see the amazing Dr. Barbara Eaton. Trust me, when she gives a surprise, it's a fantastic surprise. You're going to want to be there for it. And if you haven't met Dr. Barbara, you're going to be really glad that you did. So thank you to Jim Dubell, as always, and the board for bringing all of us together and giving us an opportunity to celebrate togetherness and only the way that chiropractors can. So we look forward to seeing everybody out there, and everybody have a fantastic Thursday. I'm headed to the mountains for a long weekend, so I'll see you later.
Have a great time. Thanks a lot, Brian. Thanks to all of you, and we'll see you soon.